why you sleep. Let's talk about it.
Perfect timing.
In a book right here. How about we tell everyone what is alone?
Great idea. Let's get started.
Stay awake. All about sleep and why we do it. Getting to sleep, the author. Sleep is kind of is important.
The book is for anyone who is curious about sleep and why we need it. It's written for people who like to think about big questions.
Jenny this year at good life. She grew up in London and faced many challenges. She even stayed in a foster home and a hospital. This made her writing very special.
Yes, and she wrote many books and articles. She liked to write about her own life and thoughts.
Diski's main idea is that sleep is both important and a bit strange. She doesn't say it directly, but you can see it in her writing.
She made us think about sleep not just as something we need, but as something that can make us feel scared because we are in control of it.
This book helps us think about sleep in a new way. It talks about big ideas like why we sleep and how it makes us feel.
Diski uses her own stories and thoughts. She also talks about other books and ideas to help explain her thoughts.
There is a passage in the book that says, sleep is such a dangerous place to go from consciousness. Who in the right mind would give up awareness, deprive themselves as control of their senses, volunteer for paralysis, and risk all the terrible things? And worse, that could happen to a person as chief scientist in charge of making the world a better place. Once I had found a way of making men give birth, or at least lactate, I would devote myself to abolishing the need for sleep. Apart from the dangers of letting your guard down, there's the matter of time. Instead of trying to extend the life of human bodies beyond their cellular feasibility, the men and women in lab coats could be studying ways to retrieve all the time and asleep.
Exactly. She even jokes about alarm clocks, making every day seems funny and interesting.
Disney knows there are other ideas about sleep. She understands its importance for our bodies, but also talks about how it can make us feel scared and not in control.
The book makes us think about big questions, like what happens when we sleep, and why is it important? These are good topics to talk about more.
I really like Disney's ideas. Her thoughts about sleep are interesting and relatable. Her descriptions, we appreciate the moments just before I sleep.
Some people might find her writing style a bit hard to follow, but I think it makes her ideas even more interesting. It feels like she's having a deep conversation with you.
I enjoyed how she mixes humor with serious thoughts. It made me think about my own sleep habit and know how important sleep is. Even though we don't always understand it.
Personal stories. They made the book real and honest. It was like hearing a friend share their thoughts.
Yes, and her ways of questioning we take for granted, like sleep, really makes you think it's a book that stays with you.
I also appreciated how she wasn't afraid to show her fears and vulnerabilities. It made her arguments about sleep even more powerful.
Overall, these books made me look at sleep a whole new way. It's fascinating how she connects her own first experience with big ideas. In conclusion, Trying to Stay Awake is more than just a book about sleep. It's a deep look at why we sleep and what it's mean. These kids' unique ideas and styles make it a great read.
Thanks for joining us for this review. We hope you found our talk helpful and that you're excited to read Jenny Diskis. trying to stay awake.
Now, we'd love to hear about your reviews and thoughts and answer any questions you have about the book or our book review. Feel free to share your ideas.
Most interested, here are some more readings about Jenny Diski's work and topics in trying to stay awake. Thank you! Thanks for watching! See you next time! Bye!